Hello? I'm broadcasting live here with ESPN Sports, or whatever the fucking thing is. Just opened up fourth bowl of Peroni. I'd like to welcome everyone. Live here with ESPN Sports, or whatever the. Welcome to the game. I hope everyone here is going to enjoy the game. It's me versus Ben Carpenter, Liverpool versus Tottenham. A repeat of the 219, 220, whatever it was, 219 Champions League final. I think this game's going to go in a very similar fashion. Liverpool to score an early goal, and then Tottenham not being really much of a thing and getting beaten. So, welcome all. I hope you enjoyed the game.
On this most pleasant evening.
Just reading the message now from Ben Carpenter. Not being Tottenham ages, watch out for Harry Kane. Okay, I'm not going to let Harry Kane touch the ball once. That's going to be my objective for the game. And I've already let that self down.
Making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled.
Oh, it's a terrible pass by Ben Carpenter. Firmino's in, and he puts it in the net, and it's 1-0. Not even 3 minutes on the clock, and 1-0 to Ejdenyer. An absolutely terrible pass. You never play a square ball. That was the first thing I got taught as a footballer growing up. You never play a square ball when you're the last line of defence. And Ben Carpenter has broken that rule, and he's now losing. But he's got a long time to get this game back in. If you're going to let a goal in, you might as well let it in early.
That kind of dribbling is really smart.
I did think that I said though that this will be a very early goal for Liverpool, and then they'll score a second late, much like the Champions League final. So my prediction is already coming correct. Although I mean, again, no, Robertson does some little weird thing.
And it's Salah.
Dele Alli, possibly the most overrated player in this game, is got the ball, but he can't do anything. Liverpool play a nice little 1-2. It's definitely a foul. That's definitely a foul, and the referee decides to play on stupidly. And Spurs are able to get back on the ball again.
Point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
I'm not going to commentate the whole game, to be honest, because I do have to play it myself. But I'm just passing the ball around at the moment, just quite gently. Just getting a feel of what it's like. You know, every game's different. Just want to get a feel of the ball, get my pass stats up, because everyone loves a pass stat. And that's a poor pass by Van Dijk straight to Kane, but a brilliant tackle by Robertson. Liverpool seems to be in again. Firmino's that man, and he passes it to Mane and makes it 2-0. It's a great start by Liverpool. The Spurs again, they've been sloppy, and as I've preached about this many a time, the goals you concede are the mistakes you make, and if you don't make mistakes, you don't concede goals. And Ben Carpenter's made 2 mistakes, and he's now conceded 2 goals.
Van Dijk. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Mane. Mane is fouled.
It's a free kick for Liverpool, and this is the kind of range where Ejdenyer reckons that he's about 90% successful. So let's see if he can live up to his high expectations.
He's gone for it.
And he doesn't, for once.
Managed to get it away. Kane.
I'm sorry if anyone's going to hear me swallowing. I've had a bit of a sore throat today. I don't know why. I think maybe I vaped a bit too much last night. I had a bit of a sore throat. That's a terrible pass, and they've not escaped, and it's scored. It's 2-1. Again, another mistake, and it's punished. Ben Carpenter's back in the game now at 2-1. At 2-2 he's finished, but at 2-1 he's now looking like he might be able to scrape a draw from this. Spurs win the ball back very well. I'll give him credit there. But Liverpool have got men behind the ball now.
It's a fabulous position. Can he get the shot away?
I don't know why Ben didn't shoot then. That was an absolutely open goal. He just had a tap in to make, but he decided against it. And Liverpool break out, and that was an absolutely appalling decision by Ben Carpenter to not shoot when he had an open goal. I could only think that he messed his buttons up.
Alexander-Arnold. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, good interception. Alderweireld.
Spurs are playing the ball around well. Nice little bit of passing interchange, but they've gone for a long ball, and Son was in.
Firmino.
Oh, it's a poor pass by Mane. Liverpool lose possession in a good area, and I think Spurs can take a lot of encouragement from this. They've not really been in the game, but Liverpool have made mistakes, and they've managed to be in it.
Lucas Moura. Kane. He's had a go.
And Kane had a great opportunity there. Tried to sneak one in. But it's another poor pass for Liverpool. They're rushing around.
And it's Kane.
Their manager was online yesterday. He was talking about how you need patience in big games. And he's completely going against everything he's always said. And he's just rushing. He's rushing his play.
Back to the keeper and try something new. Lloris gets it upfield.
That's a big long ball.
Gets it back.
Again, Ejdenyer rushes his attack. He just tries to force the ball forward. There's no need.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Got to half time, it's 2-1. Liverpool will feel a little bit like they've let themselves down here. They had a comfortable 2-0 lead, and they gave a sloppy goal away. Not really many options on the Liverpool bench right now. Trent Alexander-Arnold on a full downer is a big loss for this team. And we start the second half. Kane's on the ball. I think there was an accidental press of start there by Ben Carpenter. Happens to the best of us. And we're back in the game.
Very little in it. The score at half time is 2-1.
Again, it's not a place you want to lose the ball there, Liverpool. But luckily, Gomez steps out and breaks the play. And Mane, again, he just tries to. I think they're too eager to go forward to please the fans. They're known as an attacking team. Jurgen Klopp's impressed that Inter mentality, and they just don't take the time when they need to take the time. It's very rare that you see Liverpool have less possession than the opponent they play, but they are doing this at the moment. Now, I'm definitely not just going to pass the ball around and get my possession stats up, because that's not the kind of thing that I do. You know, that's not what I'm about. I'm all about the scoreline and getting the game going. So I'm definitely not playing the ball around now to make sure that I've got a better percentage ratio at the end, because I do not care about statistics. The only statistics that's important is the one where you're the winner.
Robertson drives it forward.
I've lost commentary for a second there because I was too busy thinking that I'd fucked up. All right,
That's
back
just
in the
an
game.
example of
Again,
overcommitting,
Liverpool,
and
they're
fortunate for the quality
trying too many
of the
little
intervention.
tricky
It was
passes which
vital.
aren't possible.
And Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold.
Sometimes you just need to play the way you're facing. It's easy, it's simple,
Just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if
and that's surely a foul for Liverpool. No! Oxlade-Chamberlain is dispossessed, but they win the ball back well, and again Spurs are back on the attack. It's 2-1. Kane plays it to Min, but Gomez is that's unbelievable. He's given a free kick there.
The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box.
He's given a free kick to Spurs there for absolutely nothing at all. And this is terrible, terrible refereeing.
That really need to be taken when you're trailing. There's pressure on this one.
He'll fancy himself from here.
I really don't know what to say about that. The referee has caused an absolute appalling moment that Kane can't capitalise. We've got 30 minutes left here.
Kane certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And Dijk goes looking.
Oh, it's a poor pass forward by Liverpool. If you take away the 2 goals they've scored, this has actually been an appalling performance by the Liverpool team. They've really not stepped into this game.
Exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication.
And again they give the ball away.
It's a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
This is poor from Liverpool. They're really inviting pressure on and giving the ball away. And Moura's in and he should score, and he does. It's 2-2 to Spurs. Liverpool have created all of their problems here. They had a comfortable 2-0 lead and they've become sloppy. And they're now back to square one again, and Spurs turn the ball over again quickly.
This has been that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
It's a foul by Spurs, and Liverpool have a free kick. It's roughly about 40 yards out. Probably a bit too far to shoot from, but you know, fuck it. Let's have a go. And Alexander drills them straight down the keeper's throat. 71 minutes, it's 2-2. This would be a terrible game for Liverpool to lose now after being 2-0 up. The pressure is really on for them to step out and do something again. That's a great ball. And there's confusion at the back line, and Liverpool managed to get it away. And again, they're too eager to get the ball forward.
Chance to break. It could be in here.
Great covering by Robertson there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Firmino. Jordan Henderson. Mane. And he's there to cut it out.
Oh, it's a very sloppy goal. I don't like scoring those type of goals. That's not a goal worthy of winning a game of this magnitude. I'm going to be completely honest. I will happily say that this is a 2-2 draw if nothing else changes in the next 10 minutes. I don't feel happy scoring those goals. That was a terrible bit of defending by Ben Carpenter. I've taken no joy from that goal, as you can hear. I'm not going to let him score. Oh, and he's got a chance, but Alisson is on it. If anyone's looking at what the percentage stats are, please let me know, because I just like to make sure that I've got more than 50%, if I'm honest. And again, Liverpool just dally on the ball, but they're very, very lucky. And they've got a big chance. Oh, and it's offside. Salah crept forward just that tiny little bit too much.
They just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It's 50% possession. I'm definitely just going to pass the ball around my back line now. Not because I want to take the game, just because I want better possession stats. So let's just see what we can do. If we could just waste time now.
Alexander-Arnold. We are into overtime.
Oh, that was silly. That was absolutely silly. If you can't make a 5-yard pass, what are you doing?
Gets into the right position to intercept.
Again, they've wasted the ball.
Could move up a gear here.
If Liverpool do not win this game, they've only got themselves to blame. I think they're going to do it. They pump the ball forward and it does finish 3-2. Roberto Firmino scores the winner, but it was a tough game all round. And Liverpool feel lucky to have escaped. 3 terrible pieces defended by Spurs. Firmino in 3 minutes bangs one in from a sloppy pass. And Mane did the same 15 minutes later. And at the 90th minute, the best team won. The champions of Europe, the Premier League champions-elect, just left to be announced. Thank you everyone for joining in today. I'm now going to log off. I will play some Risk if everyone wants to. And let's have some fun later. Great play by Firmino there. Firmino really is the man. Casting.